Hi crafty friends, Lace here, Cheeky Bum, and I'm gonna just do a craft and chat. I tried to go live and I did not know what I was doing, and I don't even know if anybody watched or if anybody jumped on at the time, but it was very chaotic and I think it only lasted a couple seconds and I ended up just deleting that. So I was like, I'll just come on and do a regular video. Should I have been prepared to do a live? Yes, but I wasn't. I did not know what I was doing and I've never done it before, and I didn't even ask if anybody was interested in going on live with me. So yeah, that was fun. But I am making these little Boo Bucket Memdex cards, and I thought I would share with you guys. This die set is from the Sassy Club. It's just a Boo Bucket. I think they have add-ons this year. I think this came out last year or the year before. Not quite sure. But I thought I'd just kind of walk you through the process of how I made it into a Memdex card and what I plan on doing. So I made two, but let's make one together. So I just cut out two of everything. This little Memdex piece was just a 2x3, and I folded it in half to create a 1x3, and glued it, rounded the corners, and did my Memdex punch down here. And then my little insert is just a 2.5 by 2.5, which ends up being a little long, so I need to cut off a little bit of this on the top, so that I could write my address and typical Memdex information on it. So there's that. And then I cut the face out of this sticker foam sheet as well, so I can just stick that on without, doing anything else. And then I did cut out two of the handle as well, one in black glitter and then one in just black cardstock, and backed it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do pink because I'm gonna use this with Photoplay's Little Boo Thing collection. So that's why it's pink. I don't remember where I got that. I think that this was from Hobby Lobby, I think. I'm not quite sure where I got this from, but it's hot pink. It was only $2.29. I didn't get like a Tim Holtz or Ranger, anything else. I didn't want to spend that much money on it because I don't think I'll use this very often. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of blush around these to give it a little bit more depth. Oh, I already got something on it. Oh, man. Just to add a little bit more dimension to it. So you can see all of the wrinkles, and not wrinkles, but I guess like, I don't know, where there's like ledges or like creases, I guess, just to add dimension. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I just pretend. But while I'm doing this, I thought I would chat because I was chatting on the live, and again, I don't know if anybody was even watching it. I couldn't see it because I was recording on my phone. It was just a hot mess. I need to figure out my setup if I want to do any kind of live videos. I just thought it would be fun. I was crafting. I was like, oh, I'll just kind of do like a craft and chat and go kind of live and see what everybody was doing. But yeah, that didn't work out well for me. But anyway, I was talking about how my husband and I are like empty nesters. My boys don't live at home anymore. They're doing their own thing, and how like the holidays just don't feel the same anymore, especially Halloween. Halloween was always our thing. I always, well, not always, because sometimes I wanted to be things that I just could not make, and I'm not a sewer, but we made costumes every year, or attempted to make the best we could, and did decorating and trick-or-treating and handing out candy. And now that they're not home, it's just not the same. My husband and I do we still dress up, just because we can't be too lame, and hand stuff out, but we live in a cul-de-sac and it's pretty quiet. We don't get a lot of trick-or-treaters, which is fine, but there's no kids that even live on our road. It's very quiet. We have a couple Airbnbs, so we get kids here and there, but for the most part, it's just kind of like retired military in our area, especially on our street. I feel like if you're not if it's not an Airbnb house, everybody else is like retired military in some way or fashion. But anyway, so yeah, this year it just, I don't know. I usually make magic wands to hand out to the trick-or-treaters. I find that a lot of fun and they usually love them, but I don't know if I'm going to be home. So I just haven't made stuff this year. My youngest son tore his ACL and has to have surgery October 11th. And he lives out in Flagstaff, so that's, not in the same state. So I'll probably go out there and help take care of him at least for a week or so. My oldest son does live in Flagstaff as well, but he does work and he does have school full time. It's a senior year of college for his bachelor's, but he's already like taken master classes. But anyway, my youngest son does have a girlfriend, but she also works, and it's his first surgery and he's the baby, so I'll probably go out and help for at least a week, if not a little bit longer. So I don't know if I'm going to be home, which kind of cuts into my Halloween crafting time, but you do what you do for your babies, right? Anyway, so I'm in at least like 3 Halloween swaps other than my own this year. So I'm hoping, obviously I'll get all of them done. There's a couple open swaps that I'm hoping to be able to get something in for too, but there's, I have signed up for 3 that required sign up. So just working on those. So I have like all 3 of them kind of going on at once. I do have 3 open swaps and 1 one-on-one swap. So I'm working on my 13 days of Halloween swap right now as well. And then I have an ATC card swap, which is wrapping up pretty soon in the next week or so. And then I have an embellishment box swap that's open, and a loaded tote or embellishment book swap. So if you're interested in doing any kind of swaps, I'll link those down below so you can check them out if you're interested. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm working on. Yeah, I feel like I want to do every swap in something slightly different. So I don't know if I want to do like everything pink. I don't know if I want to use Little Boo thing for all of the swaps. But at least one of them. I feel like I want to do one more like traditional Halloween, more like vintagey Halloween. I would love to do one with just pops of neon, like more like the greens, the purples, oranges, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, there is that. Super simple, but see, you can see that it just adds like a little bit of depth with some blushing. Pretty simple. I don't know how I want to decorate, if I want to add more decoration to these or not, or if I want to kind of keep them kind of simple. Last year I did like interactive Ouija boards, and by interactive it just has a planchette that moves back and forth. I'll link that video down below if you're interested in it, but I wanted to do more of like a themed memdex this year too, so I'll probably do Little Boo buckets for all of the swaps. This one, I don't know. Even if they don't require a memdex, I'll probably still make one anyway. And I'll use the different ones. So I'll probably, make some pumpkin ones, make some of the witch ones. But for a Little Boo thing, you gotta make a ghost, right? And yeah, I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do, but I seen this die and I was like, oh, I need it. I want it. This is the idea I have had stuck in my head. I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to do it. At first, I thought maybe I'd do something that kind of like use brads and does like a hinge. But I just wasn't really feeling that. So that's why I came up with this. So let me know what your like favorite holiday collection was. Like either it doesn't have to be this year. It could be any year. Like what is your favorite Halloween collection, like paper collection to work with? Like what is your favorite one? Like one that you'll like continue to buy as long as it's available, you'll continue to buy, or you weren't sure if it was going to be discontinued, so you just like stocked up. Like, what is your favorite Halloween paper collection to work with? I'd love to know, because everybody does things like so differently. It's so sad when you find a collection that you really, really enjoy and you really like, and you know, it only is available for like a year or two. That kind of sucks. I have a little bit of overlap, so I'm just gonna kind of blush that as well so it's not as noticeable. See, so simple, so easy, but so cute. And yeah, this foam sheeting I got at Pop Shelf, I think. I don't know, I don't think it was last year. I think it was maybe like 6 months ago. It wasn't that long ago, but sometimes it comes in handy. Like I have pink glitter foam that I could have used, or I could have used cardstock, but I found this and I was like, oh, why would I not use that, right? So simple. And then I'll probably like, I have just like simple labels that I put on everything. They have like my name and my social media on there and my birthday. So I'll probably put that on the back of these anyway. But on the inside card, like on the pullout, I'll put like, what do you usually put? Like your crafty style, your favorite colors, and like my address on the back. But I thought that would be, they were just really cute. Again, I don't know if I want to do like, if I want to add something to it, or if I want to just kind of let it kind of speak for itself and just leave it as is. What do you guys think? Or should I put like Boo on here? I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? Let me know. But anyway, that is my little project share craft with me. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll link as many of the materials that I use as I can down below in the description box. But if you have any questions, let me know anyway, and I'll try to answer everything that I can. Bye, guys.